lovelies, and welcome to another video. I'm super excited to film this one because I'm just feeling in a wonderful chatty mood, really. I'm sorry if I'm wearing too much blush, I thought I'd tell you that, but basically this morning, it's not even morning now, basically, it's afternoon, but this morning we were filming a reel which starts with me applying a blush, and as you can imagine, unfortunately these things, they're not like one take and done. Usually they take a few takes. So yeah, it was a lot of blush and blush and blush and blush, and at one point I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, so yeah, if you do not follow me on Instagram, I strongly suggest you do that now, because let's just say it's quite difficult to produce all the content. No, it's not quite difficult. It's quite repetitive, but what's the real thing is that it's so exciting to come up and think of creative concepts and outfits and ideas that I like to do for you guys. So for me, it's a lot of pleasure. And today I have so many things to show you, and one of them is going to include spring styling of casual and more work-related pieces that I got on Farfetch. So it's been a year that this is one of my two outfits basically that I have. Dresses completely lost their function in my wardrobe, which is a little bit sad, but I either am spending time in my cozy stuff, and you've seen this on me throughout Vlogmas, but it doesn't seem like there's gonna be like an exact finish of working from home and being comfortable, and I'm actually getting so inspired by casual clothing. I decided to get a few more pieces that I wanted to show you, but besides that, like I mentioned, I have two kinds of outfits. So one is the more casual homey one, and the other one is more work power. When, like, for example, when I'm going to my friend Geraldine for dinner, like I always like to dress up because she's super chic, so I either go for like a suit or a dress or something like that, because I think it also gives me a little bit of life since we don't really have any social other events. So this is the social event of the year for me. So I wanted to show you what I got and present the pieces from you. They're all from one designer. First things first, welcome to my closet, which is at the moment one of my favorite places to spend time at. And now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what inspires me. So first things first, you guys know that I have been working with Farfetch for over a year, I think even more than, I don't know, it's been like a long time. And this part of the video is sponsored by them for the transparency reasons. So that is not it. You will be able to shop pieces on Farfetch with 10% discount with the code Tamara10YT. I will insert the discount here for you guys to see it, so that you can insert it on your checkout, especially if you want to buy any of the pieces that I'm going to show you. Like I said, I've been lately really inspired by some of the more like casual wear, and if you don't believe me, like I'll just insert some pictures here, and here of me wearing tracksuits, but kind of styling them like it's appropriate to kind of hang out even in a restaurant in them. And that's the style that I've been really loving lately. I really have to be honest, I've been loving the kind of cool LA, sort of like a Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner, Hailey Bieber vibe of outfits, which are very casual. It's kind of either very casual or very dressy, and there's nothing in between. And I know it seems a little bit ridiculous, but that's what I've been really into lately. So I got my collection of Air Jordans and sneakers in general got a little bit out of hand. And if you don't believe me, this used to be my sneaker collection, like a pair of Chanels and a pair of Yeezys. Like I have two Yeezys that I've had for, I don't know, like several years. But now I have, okay, these are boots, but I have some Air Jordans here. I have more kind of like high top sneakers here. And these are also new, and you can also get these on Farfetch. So I think these are so incredible, like a nylon high tops with a really thick sole. Haven't worn them out yet, but you will find a link for these in the description box. Make sure to use that code. I really love these Prada ones. They're my new babies. These you've seen before. They're just the simple green Air Jordans. So yeah, you know, it's either heels or sneakers. That's how I'm rolling lately. But one thing that I really, really, really love so much on Farfetch is that they have those cool pieces that you can't really find anywhere. And I've spoken about this before. You know, it's not like one platform and you shop from Farfetch itself. You actually shop from boutiques from all around the world. So for example, I got, I don't know, like several weeks ago, I got like an Attico blazer and it came from Italy. Then I got a Bottega vest and it came from, I think, also Italy. And then, I don't know, I buy like a, you remember my Saint Laurent bag? That came from the shop here in Paris, in my neighborhood. So it's actually really incredible because things come from all around the world. And for me, that is incredible because I can always find pieces that I'm searching for that perhaps would be sold out in Paris but not in New York. So, talking about that, I actually had my eye on this wardrobe New York City suit. Now, Christina Centinera, who's the creative director and the founder of Wardrobe, she came up with this brilliant brand, which I'm sure it will be like new to some of you guys because it's quite a new concept. It's a basic wardrobe of things that everybody needs in their closet. And it's a brilliant idea. That's all I'm gonna say. She is smart. So, for example, you would have a black suit, a white suit, a pair of jeans, a white shirt, a white tank top, a white t-shirt, you know, like very, very basic pieces that you can style so many different ways. A puffer jacket that I'm dying over and I could not find it anywhere, but it's available on Farfetch. I went a little bit crazy because Wardrobe NYC is relatively unknown brand, but you guys know that on Farfetch in the past I've shopped Peter Doe, Rock, I shopped like really kind of difficult to find pieces that are not always from new brands, but like Anissa Camuchet, who I love. There's a lot of stuff on there to find. I'm gonna show you what I got from Wardrobe. Are you ready? I got a pair, is it a pair? Like light blue bottoms that I will show you in full length as well. I was like so obsessed with this color. I wanted to get everything, but I was like, let me start with the bottoms first and then we'll see how we get on with this. Now, this look is so easy to style and I've actually filmed a reel with it because I just love the bottoms so much, and especially with sneakers, I thought it was so cool. But if you just put on a denim jacket, or this is a white denim jacket, this is what you would get for spring. I think this is quite cute, you know. You can put a t-shirt on, of course, and like standard stuff, but I quite like to go a little bit dressy. Let's do this. So I really like this. And when you feel like, I'm a little bit too casual, I look like I'm going to the gym, this changes it all. Don't you think? I think I had to get these when I saw that they're same color as my Kelly bag. So I think that this is so easy to style and wear and you are so comfortable. Of course you can wear these at home and I don't think they're expensive, but they're like a classic bottoms, and I didn't stop myself there. So for the moments when I really do want to be sporty, I also got this light blue top. And the thing is, I also got another pair of the sweatpants, but before I show them to you, I just wanted to show you what kind of different styling, you know, like you can achieve. You can not only wear sweatpants for very casual walk in the park type of events, but you can actually live in them. I mean, we've been doing that, and if you disagree and you have been through 2020 with us, then I mean, well done you. You must be like living in your suits even through pandemic, but don't worry, I got something for you too, so you'll be all right. But just kind of pay attention to how beautiful this light blue is, because I love it and I love to wear these with it. However, I am a little bit obsessed with light blue, just a little bit. So I got these very same bottoms in gray. Here it is. So these are in gray, and if you want to get any of these, I strongly recommend you use that discount code on Farfetch, which is Tamara10YT for YouTube, I suppose. And these are really, really cool. Pretty much the same, just in gray color. They have a zippy pocket on the side, and on this side I still haven't removed the tag, which I will remove right away. In case you're wondering, these track pants are in size 2 extra small, so XX small. I feel like they're fine, but I got the top in extra small, so just 1X, and the pants are 2Xs. That is it. And just to kind of be, you know, not same, but still have something kind of to wear on top with this, I got a grey top as well. Now, this top is nothing special. It's the simple grey top, but it's oh so special because this is the nicest cotton. I feel that it's so flattering on the body if you have a look. Just very simple. I still haven't removed tag. It's there, but I don't want to rip it. I want to remove it nicely. And I really like how kind of put together this tracksuit looks. It doesn't look like it's very you know, and of all the brands that do tracksuits, I have to say the wardrobe just does really few pieces, but classic pieces of everything, and that's what I love about the wardrobe. So this is my gray set, and now for you guys who like to get dressed up and or look smart, or you're going back to office, this is something that you need to check out. Now look at this. If you have, let's say, a meeting at 6 p.m. but like first date at 7, this is what you need. This is the like probably sexiest suit I own, but it's still really professional and beautiful for work. Now I still have the top underneath, but you know, like you obviously can wear a shirt with it or just a bra or whatever you want, or nothing at all if that's your kind of thing. These are the stirrup pants, as you can see. So you can put them like below the heel or above or how you want, and the blazer is so stunning, so smart, so beautiful. But you can wear it also with like a top if you're going out and you want to be cool, you know, and wear it like this. But I think this is one of the most beautiful suits I own. They have pockets, that's so important to me. Now, just to show you also from this perspective. Now, these are in size extra small, and the blazer too, because I thought that would be better for me. I mean, if this suit doesn't convince you, I really don't know what will, but this brand is insane, and I really want to tell you about it. If you don't know it by now, you definitely should check out wardrobe. Like, maybe this is not your thing, but the same suit comes in black color, I think few other colors, and there's another type of suit as well. But this suit for me is just like something that I want to live in. I love it so much. I have to be honest, I take pride in actually introducing you guys to new jewelry designers, to new clothing designers, kind of like discovering other brands than just like, I don't know, Gucci, Balenciaga, who I love. I love those brands, but I think the beauty of knowing fashion is also, you know, discovering new luxury, what else is there, giving other designers a chance and a space. And for me, wardrobe like really never ever disappointed me, and I think it ticks all the boxes. So these are the 6 pieces that I got. I really love them. There's also a black skirt that I had my eye on. I didn't end up getting it in this round. I got all the pieces from the Wardrobe NYC boutique in New York. So they all came to my house in Paris from New York, like super promptly, and there was like no customs, no taxes, everything was included. So whatever I got on Farfetch, that's what I paid. It arrived, and that was it. In case you have any questions, the tracksuit bottoms extra small, the tops in extra small, and the suit in extra small. So hope that helps. Back in my cozies because I finished dressing up for today while filming reels. I'm done with all the dressing up. So this is what I'm back in, and I'm actually going to eat now. I made myself my favorite salad: spinach, mozzarella, tomato, mushroom, and kind of some pieces of vegetarian meat kind of thing, whatever you call it, like basically just mixed vegetables. And you guys know I always normally eat at the table, but today I had zero play. I had zero kind of enjoying time, like catching up with my friends, speaking on the phone, watching anything. All I did was for content and work and admin. So now I'm gonna give myself half an hour. I'm gonna eat this on the sofa, which I never normally do, but I will do today just to enjoy it. And I started watching last night on Netflix something called 100. Well, okay, for someone who's very impressionable, like who gets like really affected by things, it was not the best idea to start the series at like 10 p.m. because I woke up at like 1 and my heart was racing. I'm gonna try and give it another go, watch another episode, and if any of you have watched 100, let me know what you thought about it. Also, I don't think this would happen if my boyfriend was around, but since we're separated this week for work reasons, I just have to, do like little naughty stuff like a child, and then I'm gonna be reunited with him next week, or by the time, next week basically. Okay, so just decided that, in fact, I am not going to watch Netflix, but rather read a book. And I remember that I haven't shown you something that I've been talking about for a long time. And that is my shelf. I know. Still nothing special. I'm not a pro. We did some reels and then we rearranged it, but I will put back the shelf how it was. Now we got it, it's sorted. What's new? It's not really that much, to be very honest, but at the top I have these two vases from H&M Home. I just really like the neutral vibe. I'm keeping the Louis Vuitton kind of case here because I really like how it looks. And I see a Trudon. Which one is this? Oh, it's almost finished. I should probably put it down. This is Feu. Is it Feu? I don't know how you pronounce this. Lol, let's just leave it. Then over here I have some of my Vogues. Okay, this is one of my favorite Vogue covers. I really love this one. Just, I don't know, makes me so excited. Obviously I'm talking about the British Vogue. And then here I have some like natural things, my Hermes mosaic little cups and just like plates. Then here we have some wheat, because not weed, kids, not weed, wheat, just in case there's some confusion. This is supposed to bring prosperity, luck, and money. And then here we have my other Suture Duncan, I love this one, and a few books that I'm reading. Then at the bottom is pretty much kind of how it was. I have my catwalk books, which are the collections of all the runway shows, some of the Dior candles. This one smells insane, Deus Mantus. I brought it back from England. I also have my little, what you call this thing, a terrarium for a plant, I don't know. And yeah, I just like got a lot of random, those like little pots where I keep a lot of things that I don't know where to put. But regarding books, let me show you what I really recommend. I know that many of you like to hear about what I like to read, and there are a few that I would really like to recommend. I recommended some of these before, but maybe not enough. So we have Untamed. I read this in Costa Rica. It's incredible. I love this book. Strongly recommend it. It's such an easy read and just very smart. Love it. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a... I don't know if a beep goes there. And this, my friend Geraldine bought this to me because one night we're having a dinner with my boyfriend, Geraldine, her husband, and myself. We were talking about what couples argue about, and we were saying what kind of stuff we argue about, and they were really, we barely ever argue, and when we argue it's like so random and like funny that Geraldine said you need to get this book, because when you only care about these like little stupid things, like those are causing trouble, this is what you need to read. Then You're a Badass. I haven't read this, but my sister read it and she said it's one of the best books, like she loved it. So I think I'm gonna get into this one. Then we have Hyper Focus, which I love and recommend. It basically tells you how to focus and what is keeping you away from focusing. When I was younger, I used to be able to read like 2 books in a day, how much I was in the book. Like I would open a book and just read for hours and hours and hours. And now I'm finding that after like half an hour, I want to check my phone, which is really bad, but it's what digital stuff does to our brain, you know? So after reading this book, like I really understood so many things. And that's also when I decided that I wanted to leave phone at night. So after 7, I try to leave my phone. And then we have The Formula, which is the 5 laws behind why people succeed. I think I've spoken about this book before. It's very interesting. I have it in digital form as well, and I love it. And one that I think I also will read now is Miss Chanel. This is in Serbian, and I like to read books either in Serbian or English because I'm always surrounded by international people. I feel like I'm constantly speaking in English. Then I would want to read this book in Serbian because I feel like I'm lacking words, and I just feel like there's a switch in my brain that needs to be turned on for my brain to start like thinking and deciphering things in like English from Serbian. It's just like to take the right road. That's how it feels. And sometimes I feel like I need that help with English. It's really weird, but it's just how it is. The Bad Blood, which I haven't read, but apparently it's really, really interesting. So these are the current books here in the bibliothèque, which I really enjoyed it. I also have my all-time favorite by my nightstand, which is Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde, for me, it's like, he's one of my top 5 people in whole of the history that if I could meet, I would love to. He's just incredible. So that is what I wanted to share with you and show you, as I think this will be evening of reading a little bit and just trying to relax and forget about everything else. I love to also create like a beautiful environment when I'm reading, so I like to burn candles, and I just received these 2 from Diptyque, the one that says Londres and Paris, and honestly I love the city candles from Diptyque. This is so exciting. I'm gonna open them now. Good morning, everybody. It's a new day, as you can probably see, and today is just like starting early. Of course, as you guys know, I never can start a day without my coffee, so, or my slippers. Okay, over there. I had better days than this, but it's okay. I'm wearing the new pajama that I've shown you in one of my recent vlogs. Love it so much. It feels so comfortable. It's so soft, and I don't know, I love this color and this print. The only thing that annoys me a little bit, and I might need your help with this, guys, is that it's 100% silk, so electricity is like, look how stuck it is to my leg, and I can feel the electricity. I can even hear it. Listen. Wait. No, you can't hear it. But it's there. Look, it's stuck to the leg. And it's like, look, it's so frustrating. How does one get rid of electricity in clothing? I haven't quite sometimes, actually. Specifically in silk, I suppose, because it's a natural material. But yeah, fairly annoying, I would say. I will start my day with a glass of very warm water, almost hot. And my probiotics. I just saw this here. This is the whatever's left over from the Easter egg, the Kinder egg, which is the most delicious chocolate, if you ask me, in the world. That and the Lind one. And because I just couldn't stop myself from eating, I was like, okay, I will put the chocolate back in the egg and sellotape it so I don't just constantly snack on it, but I only actually eat it when I want to eat it. My passion for sweets is just, you know, constantly growing. Okay, let's do this. Some warm water. I just use tap water because it gets very hot. Like, it's perfect because I don't have to boil water, then wait for it to cool down. And now, okay, my warm water. Today, these are my probiotics. You guys know I love these from Routine because they smell great. Like, they smell like nettle and mint. Today, my team is working remotely. We usually work, I would say per week, we work 3 days together and then 2 days remotely. So today is my remote day because I also need those remote days since I'm filming videos. So if they are around, I cannot film YouTube. And last week was actually very hard for me to film YouTube. It was the long weekend with the Easter, you know, so I was just spending days like with my boyfriend and then the 3 days with the team, and then I only had 1 day in the week to actually film, because when people are around, it's really hard to film because then they cannot make any noises, and I feel like that's unfair on them. It's quite restricting. Probiotics on, and now it's the best time of the day. Let's make the coffee. This is my favorite coffee. It's not sponsored. I just really love it, and the best feeling is, I mean, if you love coffee, you will appreciate this. So when it's new, it comes with like a kind of can-like lid, like, you know how you open tennis balls? It comes in the same way, and then it releases this coffee smell, and oh my god, it's like, I mean, I cannot even explain it, but I was born in Bosnia, okay? I think like we enjoy coffee more than anybody else in the world. It's a real thing in the culture. When you go to Bosnia, you will understand what I'm talking about. It's so special. Talking about traveling, I'm so honestly so excited because I will have a work trip and a flat viewing trip next week, and I cannot wait, because not just because I miss traveling, that's okay, I'm fine with that. It's just because the weather is so beautiful, the spring is here, and I'm just not really able to show you guys anything, you know? It's very frustrating for me when I want to create like content that is different, but I'm limited to my home. So what can I do? I can go take you grocery shopping, which nobody really cares about, or I can go for a walk. And I think neither is really groundbreaking content. It's quite limiting and it's quite frustrating, but I have a strong feeling that things will change soon. So I think I will also try and film more like theme-like videos. For example, I want to shoot, like I told you, some of the spring summer trends, but like specific ones. I do want to do my Saint Laurent collection because you guys asked for it. So I'm gonna sit down and film some more structured videos, like sit down and talk to you guys, even though you always say how much you like when I'm just at home talking to you guys, more of vlogging type of lifestyle videos. And I appreciate that so much. It's just I cannot do every video the same because also my days are so similar nowadays that there's really nothing to show. And then, of course, double. Yeah, delicious. My little office space looking so pretty. Probably you guys will be like, pretty, what do you mean it's not that pretty? Okay, it's just, you know, small workspace, but I love it so much. It inspires me. In the morning I get all the light here. This is my work phone. Then, you know, like I burn this candle, I have my diary here, I bring my laptop as well, and then sometimes I have like an inspiring content on here if I'm doing especially some boring work, and I would have my computer here. I'm charging my Apple Watch because I love this. It's keeping me really fit lately. I need to reconnect it because I've just reinstalled it because I had old software on it, so I need to redo the software, and then I want to wear it every single day for Fitness Plus. And then last night I did something. I added one more shelf to this. Basically, this is just my absolute heaven. Let me think if there are any of these shoes that you haven't seen before. Perhaps the Aquazura ones, because I only shown them on my Instagram. So these I received as a gift from the brand. I love them so much. So beautiful. But besides that, everything else you've already seen. I've added a top shelf. So there I had a tiny little shelf which was just full of very flat sandals, and now I put those sandals down there basically because there was a lot of space in this like little flat shoe kitten heel type of area, and I needed more space for the sneakers because I told you guys I'm becoming more of a sneaker person, which is really shocking for me. I'll try to give you a wide angle. Probably now I'm going to go back to my wardrobe tracksuit comfies and then get my coffee here and start the day with some work, which actually excites me so much. I just love starting the day this way. I know that a lot of people are saying that working from home can be really hard, and it's true. Like, it is hard, but I think like motivating yourself with like changing the space a little bit all the time, you know, not all the time, but just like refreshing the space. So like if you have the ability to do so, if you move a table in a different corner, or you know, like you motivate yourself with something else, that can be really helpful. And that's what I have found to be really great for me, to have always a dedicated working area. One thing before I start my working day is, I'm gonna show you this now, the 5-minute journal. I love this because first of all, I'm a Pisces and I feel so many things, and it's so important. Ever since I was 6, I've been writing a diary. I mean, ever since I learned how to write, basically I was writing a diary, and it's so important for me because I need to put down my feelings on a paper, otherwise I keep them in, and that never ends being good. My boyfriend just texted me. He's like, oh, it's Alexandra Pereira's birthday today, make sure to congratulate her. And then my sister texted me, oh, it's Mandy Bork's birthday today, make sure to congratulate her. And I mean, thanks to my lovely assistants, but I have already congratulated both of my girls this morning already, so I was ahead of the time. Anyway, it's very important for me to, and it's also my brother-in-law's birthday, so it's very easy to remember. I'll leave her in the voice note. I love birthdays. Birthdays are amazing. So anyway, what I wanted to say is that this is so incredible because a year later, if something was bothering you and made you feel really bad, for example, you can go back and see like how irrelevant it was. I'll never forget. There was I'm getting so off tangent, but there was one Cannes Film Festival and I got double booked. I got double booked by an incredible brand to walk the red carpet, like an incredible brand, to walk the red carpet on the same day that I was supposed to shoot like a big magazine editorial. So who do you say no to? And both of these things were happening on the same day. So I was trying to say to move things around with the magazine, because the red carpet you can't really move, and magazine was like, no, we booked everything, we booked the makeup artist, we booked the hairdresser, we booked the photographer, we booked the venue. And I was like, oh my god, like, you know, so I was feeling so bad. They were pushing me, I was pushing them. We were trying to kind of like find an agreement, because both of these things were both incredible opportunities and I didn't want to lose either. I honestly remember getting to bed, getting to shower, getting to eat, thinking about this big problem. Like I was like, I felt like it's the worst thing in the world. It just felt like that. Now when I look at that and when I read how I was feeling, I'm like, Tamara girl, like you sorted it. In the end, I did both. I did the magazine shoot and I did the red carpet. Sure, it was a lot of hustle, and basically I didn't sleep the day before the red carpet because I woke up at like 3 a.m. to get into hair makeup to do all the shoot in the morning, and then I was running late to a suite to get ready for the red carpet, to go to the red carpet. But I managed it all and it was not worth the stress. And sometimes the 5-minute journal helps me actually understand that we stress about things that are just not really worth stressing, if you know what I mean. Now I do my to-do list for today and all the obligations that I have, like in case I have something in my calendar, in case I have to do something, post something, whatever I have to do. Now is the time to put it in writing so that I can be a little organized throughout the day. I have so much stuff in this diary, like you wouldn't even believe it. A lot of random things, including my favorite thing in the world, which is this card that Stefan wrote me for my birthday. I love it. It's so incredible. I'm sure he chose also the one for me.